a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Wild little piece. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Right to the air is Daniels. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
49-yard line.
Get it.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a front 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches, too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, bro, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. I mean, we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league, but there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar. Whoa!
Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins come in search of win number 9 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses, just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
That's Javon Kinlaw busting through, and he sticks him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
All right, go ahead, go. Hey, out.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
That's a gain of 4.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Ready. Step. Hey. 20, TX. Ready.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Tua to throw again. That'll be caught right side by Reed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Daniels looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
To throw is Daniels. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. And a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Hey! Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to pass. Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up.
If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this down to the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Alluding to pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw again. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane.
On the ball now.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And out of bounds right around the 20. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. In motion right goes Higgins. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Third and 4. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
21G, 21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this game, has got to be priority one.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff that we're looking for.
They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-to-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
20. All right, come on.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Gm1. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Given 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the gun, it's Tua. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Gm1. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Hand off to Gm1 to begin the drive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hey, that's it. Come on, 2.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
20, TX.
Now Tua. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's Tua. Oh, looking for water, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 8-yard.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Cover 2. 21 G.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
Bronco switch. Roll. Here we go.
Daniel's going to try to sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied at 27 all. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, here's second down and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
They'll run for it with Gm1. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There you go, Jack. Crack all 80. Steady.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing now is Daniels. Being chased out left. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now fourth
The
down.
Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To the air goes Daniels. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 49 yards. Mixon with a 1st down carry. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Higgins from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
34. Dolphins 27.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one, and here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice game there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The Lions move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Solo left Zion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And that will get the off target and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
21G, 21G.
Tua to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no run here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 15 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Daniels looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. This goes out wide for Mixon. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Looking to throw. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Mixing up the middle. And we'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Oh, a good movement. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Achane. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Go ahead.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, but that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Nixon is in. Touchdown, Washington. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Commanders 48. Dolphins.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. This is 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from H.A.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
At the 25-yard line.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Another carry now for Madison. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage belt. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat, money hungry, trying to give me some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on Glizz like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar.
Mm-hmm. You guys.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop.
I mean, shit, bro. 8-2.
They do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos.
Never pulled away. Hell, I only won by 15. Bro, that's technically up a touchdown and then finally score again to give yourself some breather room. He came down and scored. Yeah, like shit, we've been going back and forth up until I finally stopped him on 4th down and scored. That's the first time I took the lead was in the damn 3rd quarter. So I got a bye week next week. And I gotta play the Giants, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles. That's how I finish off my. Hope you're getting your head kicked in, bitch. But yeah, man, you gotta also remember, dude. Hey, if Ted's showing up, he active, he playing his game. Even though, hey, unless we can find some footage, bro, of him sinking a 3-yard field goal on purpose to keep losing, or some shit like that, bro, you kind of gotta let that man be.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me.
Hey, that make him feel better. He ready to go to sleep now. Tell me, thank you, thank you. Hey, man. Hey, I just got one thing to say right now. Anybody took a look at, man, who's MVP right now? I'm gonna help you out, man. It's JD5. Yeah, you know, when you got 50 touchdown passes and only 8 picks, motherfucker gotta give you some kind of respect. You know what I mean? Hey, all I'm saying is, all I'm saying to you is, bro, if you're going to make that call, have your footage and have your ducks in a row, because it's a perception situation. Now, oh no, I'm just saying. Now, when you bring up the Raiders game, and I'm sure if you watch his games, you can go find some shit that he do that you know. And if a bitch is literally throwing games, I'm all for whatever the punishment is. But if a motherfucker's showing up playing that game, bro, I will argue that. Damn, I got offensive player of the year. I got number 1 and 2 defensive player of the year. Number 2 and 4 in rookies. Hey Baron, you being allowed to call me a cheese ball, that shit passed when you beat me. Okay, that shit's over with. Nope, that shit's over with. No, I be goddamn. No, because if I was a cheese ball, bro, I'd have beat your ass by 50. So just stop, man. Like, the trolling shit get old at some point, bro. It's all right to be grown. Listen to Fat Boy Scoop. Go sit your fat ass down somewhere before you break a scale. Talking to you, bit. Hey, y'all want to be his protector? Fuck y'all too. Yeah, that part. Yeah, little nasty son bitches, bro. It's alright though. That's why you don't go nowhere with motherfuckers no more, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that shit never happening no more. Bit won't be around you. Oh no, I said what I said. Hey, Ben. Hey, all jokes aside, when that shit happened, bro, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, bitch. Hey, hey, listen, bro. Hey, from about 11 o'clock that day till that moment, hey, we was walking around with fucking half-gallon bottles, bitch. All fucking day. I didn't eat. But yeah, yeah, Walker 8-1 over there. Okay. Hey, boy. Hey, Jaden Daniels got 50 touchdowns, 10 picks, 72% completion percentage. Hey, this nigga Joe Mixon. Hey, this nigga got 30 broken tackles already. Hey, I got 8 touchdowns with McLaurin, 8 touchdowns with Kincaid, 9 touchdowns with Higgins, 7 touchdowns with Lane, 6 touchdowns with Higgins. Hey, I've hit to throw a touchdown to everybody on the team, boy. We gave up 4 sacks this entire season. I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Find out.
message. The Jekyll on records is too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style out, wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up